hit the nail on the head to supersize and grow your business, or to do anything that you want to in your life. Hit the nail on your head. Being blind, you have no idea how many times it took me to actually tap this nail on the head to get it to go into the board just enough to show. It was pretty funny. And then this one went through and poked me in the finger. But we want to talk about what this idiom means, where it came from, and how might you use it in your life and your business today. Sharon Hornellstrom here. And this idiom, I've used this one a lot because I use it to describe when I do something right, or when somebody else does something exactly right. They aim the hammer, they line it up perfectly, and they tap the nail into the position it needs to be in. Now, have you ever hit a nail and you hit it wrong, or you're going to town on it and ended up bent, or the head of the nail ended up bent, and then you had to try to figure out how to pry it out of the board and start over again? I'm probably going to step on that nail sometime today. So this idiom, this expression, can be used in our business as well as in other areas and aspects of our life. It's been around since at least the 1500s, probably before. A gentleman by the name of William Cunningham used it in a book called The Cosmographical Glasses. I can't even say it. The Cosmographical Glasses, he used the expression there. But that meant that if he used it in writing, it had probably been around maybe for hundreds of years before it actually appeared in writing. Wasn't a lot of written things back then. Not like today, the day of the age of the internet, where somebody says something and around the world, almost instantaneously somebody else can read or hear that thing. So, familiar saying, I would imagine most everybody listening has heard or had an experience with this particular idiom or expression. To me, I apply it by reminding myself that I always want to do the right thing, right being relative to each and every one of us, of course, but I want to live in accordance with my goals and my values and my mission and my principles and what's important to me as I'm creating my business out in the world. But to do the right thing consistently requires practice. I have to first know what I want, and then I have to be willing to practice it and live by that every single day, a little bit every single day. And that's how we get consistency, is by doing a little bit every single day to move us toward what it is that we want. It requires that I try things out that might not work. Really? Something might not work. I might fail. I might not properly hit that nail on the head, and I might screw up and have to start over. Absolutely, we all do. So I like to live in a cycle of, something happens. I determine what that means to me, what happened. And a lot of times what happened just happened. There's nothing we can do about it. It's absolutely out of our control. But we always can control what we're going to do about it, how we're going to respond, how we're going to react, and what our next action is going to be, what our options are. Pick one of those, and then what's our action going to be. And then how are we going to take the things that are working, moving us toward the goals and objectives that we want, and make those a permanent part of our life. We can turn them into habits, rituals, processes, procedures, systems that we can delegate to other people. All in all, hitting a home run for our business, because we're serving the people that we're here to serve better. We're solving their problems. We're solving their real problems when we hit the nail on the head. We're not solving a symptom of their problems. We're correctly identifying what the problem is before we even get out the hammer and nails, to know that our solution is to put some things together, right? Attach things together using a nail, or using a nail so we can hang something on that nail. And of course, I have nothing around me to hang on a nail right now. I used to have my angels flying, but I can't reach them. They're way back here. Oh, there they are. Oh, they're with my soap framework. So we can use nails for different things, right? We can get creative and we can say, oh, the nail fell out, so now we can't do that. We can hang things on a nail that we attach to something or pound into something. And we can do things to make that process easier. I don't know if you've ever built anything, but if you pre-drill the holes that you have to put a nail in, the nail goes in much easier. And if you're nailing things on certain surfaces, you have to take other precautions. For example, if you're putting something in sheetrock, you have to have a sheetrock backer or a device that will make sure that it will stay secure in the sheetrock. Otherwise, you hang up that picture and kablowie, it's on the floor. The frame's usually broken into a million pieces. How would I know that? Experience, perhaps. So that's our idiom, that's our expression today. Hit the nail on the head. I would love to know how you've used this idiom or this saying or this phrase in your life and in your business. Like I said, it's a fun one for me. I'm sure I can think of lots of stories of missing the mark as well as hitting the mark. And that's what it's all about. That's why we want to line up that hammer and make sure we're hitting the nail on the head. Have an awesome day. I'll be with you tomorrow with another interesting idiom. What does it mean? Where does it come from? And how might you use it in your business particularly and in your life as well? Take care.